How's it going? Yeah, great week. Great week. Yeah, don't believe everything you read. Oh, Jesus, here we go. Oh, yeah, here we are, another week, another meeting with you lot. Good to see you all. Hope the gaming's been good fun to you. And yeah, let's just get stuck into it, I suppose, eh?
E contro una squadra molto competitiva o più il rammarico di non aver ottimizzato una parità di gioco, ecco, dal punto di vista anche delle occasioni?
We were not expecting to lose last week to Morts. We did think that a tough result was. We did expect a tough matchup. Don't get me wrong, but the team I put out, we were quite confident we would get the result. And fair play to Morts, a fantastic result for him. 3 points in the bag, and we move on to the next game, which is away to Penguins in Paradise, Pip. And the club isn't really that happy. We've had 3 away games on the bounce now. It does feel like we're being singled out for poor treatment in terms of the fixture list, how it's all been put together. But I'm not making excuses. We're not complaining. We'll just roll on. It's another away fixture. We've went just as strong as we did last week, and Pip Penguins in Paradise has been saying in the chat that he doesn't expect to do very well in this division, but we're not buying into this whole subterfuge, this whole reverse psychology is probably trying to play on us, So we're playing as strong as we can, and 3 points against every team is just as valuable as the last opposition. So we go at it.
Nit a Laia Colla en directe per RAC1. Ara ja és oficial l'arribada de Jules Koundé com a nou jugador.
Yep, so we've brought in a couple of new signings this week. Haksabanovic kind of rushed into the club yesterday as soon as the Celtic links became kind of strong. We were only able to get unlimited in, but with the experience we've had with chasing Celtic transfers over this window, like the resources for such activity has been depleted, let's say. But we'd been scout, and thanks a lot to the scouts that operate in the foundation of the club, but we'd identified Marcelino Nunes last week or so as an under-23 midfielder that could really help us. Being in the Championship at Norwich as well offers fantastic utility and fantastic synergy with Harwood Bellis Super Rare that we've got already. So the deal just ticked all sorts of boxes on paper for actual utility, and the actual details of the deal. We had to bend over backwards to make this happen, just with the general sentiment and how difficult it is to negotiate a transfer this week. It was all just about the end result, all about the end product for the club and getting the right guy in to plug into the team and hopefully take us on to victory this weekend. 今週末は前田大然選手をスタメンに抜擢するのでしょうか? Yep, so Daisen Maeda retains his place in the squad. A fantastic result from yesterday. Last week, I beg your pardon. And yeah, I'm expecting more of the same. I do expect also Rio Hatate to come back into the Celtic squad. So I think I've ended up playing about 5 Rio Hatates myself across some different divisions and whatever. And I think if he does start, and I do expect that he does at this point, I think it could be a great week for not only Daisen Maeda, but also Rio Hatate. And hopefully Kyogo Furuhashi as well.
Enhorabuena, José Palacio en directo para el Carrusel Deportivo de la cadena SER. Enhorabuena por la salvación.
Yeah, so we've had 2 rewards 2 weeks in a row, and that was really taking those guys in on trial, if you like, is what really helped us, lock them in a permanent deal. John Duran, we actually negotiated a trade out for Super Rare Cavallini, and we were planning on actually using him in America, but he had to be used as part of a make-weight in the deal to achieve Marcelino Nunes. So both of the victories we've had over the last week, a Tier 3 Super Rare and a Tier 1 Rare, are decent, but what we've managed to compound into the club is now what I would consider a Tier 1 to Star Rare under 23 midfielder in Marcelino Nunes. So those 2 results have been pretty good. They've not been quite to the standard or the level the club would like. I do expect a much better result this week with some of the extra training that we've had and the real strategy that we're trying to lay out for the game week. I do think we're strong in a number of areas, and we don't need to think about anything too wild out of the imagination coming to the fore to see us actually up in the prize pools across divisions this game week. So yeah, 3 in a row. Let's get it.
Boa noite, seja André Araújo, bola na rede. Tal como Mateus Uribe também referiu há pouco, o Futebol Clube do Porto melhorou substancialmente na segunda parte.
Listen, I understand everyone's protests against the organisation, against Sorare in terms of the reward pools and the structures and everything that's going on. But us as a club, we just stick to business as usual. We're all about submitting teams and getting into the leaderboards. And, we expect these things to change in time, and quietly behind the scenes, of course, everyone at FC BarcaLomond supports the protests of all the supporters out there in the view and the vision of having a much better competition for us all to play in, one that's much more rewarding of good performances and good achievements. And I think that's kind of the motto that the organisation Sorare and the club FC BarcaLomond are kind of built upon. And I think we all want the same things, really, so that's all I'll kind of say on the fan protests from an FC BarcaLomond perspective. Anything else? No? Magic? Well, excellent. Great. Have good luck this game week. I hope you have good fun yourself. Wish us luck, of course. And yeah, I'll see you next week for this.